You may have seen some of my videos where I've been repainting the Eaglemoss Doctor Who figures. Well, I've also started collecting the Eaglemoss Star Trek ships, and much like the Doctor Who figures, the detail work is very good, very accurate, but sometimes the paint job lets it down. And this is the case with this one. This is, of course, the merchant ship from Star Trek 3. The ship at the beginning that gets blown up by the Klingon bird of prey. And yeah, incredibly accurate, really nice model, but very garish. It was in, the actual studio model was variations in pink for some reason, and they recreated that being accurate, but it was very, very metallic, making it look almost like a Christmas tree ornament. So what I've done here is, the first thing I didn't want to repaint it because then it means trying to match all the pinks and stuff. And anyway, the paint job's not bad at all. It's just, it's metallic. So some coats of matte varnish dulled that right down. And then what I did was I went in, especially on the metallic areas. I redid the metallic areas and I put some rust in and made it grubby, because it's basically, it's like a Millennium Falcon, isn't it? It's a freighter. So yeah, built up some damage where there already was damage. I just accentuated it. All right. So this was my very first one, the merchant ship from Star Trek 3, like so. All right. So that's the first one. Really nice. I really like this model. I really like the size of it. I wasn't expecting them to be as big as this. And they're not all as big as this, but we'll come to that in a sec. So that was my very first one. Second one is from the rebooted Star Trek universe, and it's this Klingon ship. Again, I like the down and dirty designs of spaceships. That it affords quite a nice painting challenge. And in the case of this one, again, very, very metallic. I kept the paint job just like the other one, just dulled it down with matte varnish, then went into the metallics again, blobbed a lot of dirty washes over it to just, make it a bit more beaten up, and redid the cockpit area. For some reason, the unpainted or the untweaked version, this cockpit area, only one of these little areas was actually picked out in a dark green. So what I did was, the magazine that comes with each ship is very good with great photo reference. So I could pick out all the little cockpit areas in white, and then just dabbed on and mottled some clear green, just to try and make it look like there's other stuff going on in there. Really nice ship, that. Really nice. So there you go. That was my second one. My third one, I'll say about size. My third one, alas, I think the first two that I got were specials, and this is my first regular priced one, and it's the Gorn spaceship from the episode Arena, which you don't see in the original show, and for the rejigged special effects, you do see a bit of a blobby, four-nacelled shape in the distance. What Eaglemoss have done is they've actually found the very crude, basic CGI design and worked from that and built up from that. So yeah, this is the Gorn ship. I have done very little to this. It's metallic, which is in keeping with the Gorn's appearance. That really fits well with that. So all I've done is I've just picked out some of the areas in a darker brown wash, and I've gone around panel lines and things like that. All right, so that's the Gorn. A bit disappointing at the size. It's a bit puny compared to the others. My latest one, which came today, is a bit bigger, and of course it's the Romulan bird of prey. Really, really nice model. Look at that. I used to have the old AMT kit, and that was a pain getting the decal to go on. But this this is a nice size, and it's been done very, very well. I really like this. We've got the clear ends to the warp nacelles. Don't know if I'm going to do anything with this. I might put a bit of weathering on. I did toy with the idea of picking out all those windows, but I don't know. All I'd have to do is cock it up once and I'd regret it. So I might leave it as is. All right. So they are my ships so far. There's one more that I got, and I've got to show it off. I haven't done anything to it. This is my favourite out of all the ones I've got so far. And it is the Doomsday Machine. I can't better what they've already done with it. There we are. I know it's very featureless, but I love this design, always have done. There's a little hatch underneath, right? Let me show you what's underneath. There's a clue to what's going on. That's an on-off switch. There's two little watch batteries, which you had to provide yourself. Bit cheeky, Eaglemoss, but you have to go off and find the watch batteries. And yeah, look, he lights up. How smart is that, eh? So this is my favourite out of all of the ships I've got so far. I don't know what I'm going to go for next. Maybe another Klingon thing, maybe a Katinga or something like that. But I think what I'll do, I'll update the channel with some new ones when I've got a few more repainted ones, okay? And so yeah, I'll be back then.